Hello, universes. You would like to go back and let's be friends together. Well, hello. Welcome to our channel, my friend Bob. Today, we will talk about a vegetable called in Urdu Karela. In English, bitter gourd. I'll just show you that I grew it. I'm about to pick a few. And then I'll show you how to cook it. I'll show you what I've done. I've got tomatoes. I've done two styles of cutting, huge cubes and then sliced. Ginger, almost thumb worth, julienne. And then garlic, a whole clove. I have some peppers, some thyme, and some purple cayenne, which I picked from outside. 2 onions, pound of beef, which is boned. Then I have my bitter gourd. For spices, salt, 2 different kind of chili peppers, turmeric, and mango, sour mango. You peel it, but peeling does not mean that peel everything off. Almost like scrubbing. Take the sides off. Use your thumb or a spoon to take the seeds out. Got it. That's it. So that's the only thing I wanted to show to you. Bit of oil, coat the bottom. All the Karela, bitter gourd goes in it. So what I'm trying to do is fry it a bit. But again, frying is a stronger word. I just wanted to sweat a bit. It takes care of some of the bitterness. And I do prefer the flavor that way. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. But I think it just brings a different angle to it. So it's really a quick saute. As the pan heats up, let me tell you one thing. I'm using a pressure cooker. This is not the same pressure cooker that people use for canning. This is for cooking. The reason is when you use red meat, it takes longer for it to soften. There are multiple ways that you can do it. If you don't have a pressure cooker, what you can do is instead use mince. Because what that will do is it does not need that long of a cooking. Or you can use a tenderizer in your meat and then cook it if you just have a regular pan. If you don't want to do tenderizer because some people don't like using it, the cooking process will be longer. Because once I will put the meat in and start this pressure cooker, it will be 15 minutes that the meat will be soft. I have started smelling the freshness of the bitter gourd. Let's take it out, lower the heat. So we'll take it out and we'll set it aside. Let's set this aside. In the same pan, there's enough oil in the bottom. I don't need to put more. Increase the heat. The beef goes in now. Okay, that's it. Now with my tomatoes, I'll put the one which are sliced. So the sizzle sound is gone, which means the tomatoes have started doing their job. They are sweating right now. All of the ginger, garlic, everything. Actually, I'll leave some of the ginger for later also, but I'll put all the garlic, most of the ginger, because a little bit of ginger towards the end as a garnish. Again, a minute. So this is regular hot pepper. This is paprika. And then turmeric. So just to give you an idea, all of these things, I would say I put a spoon and a half. I don't want my spices to burn, so now I'll add water. Heat is still high. Actually, from here, for some time, everything will cook on high. I'm waiting for a boil. Put the lid on. So you put this. There's a rubber gasket inside. Lock it. After 15 or 20 minutes, I'll see you again. So 15 minutes of the pressure cooker, then I let it sit for another 10. Okay, I'm happy with meat but there's far too much liquid. So I want the beef to get to a point that there's hardly any water. If you are cooking any kind of a green, if you put salt up front, it darkens the color, almost makes it brown. So the beautiful color of green you don't see. Even though the way I'm doing it, it would not be because the amount of tomatoes, it will change the color because of the redness. So this is where we are after 5 minutes. I think I'm ready to put the bitter gourd in there. So after putting all that, it doesn't look that wet anymore. In another minute or so, the sour mango will go in, the tomatoes, the onions will go in. So after another few minutes, that's where we are. This is where the onion will go in, the tomatoes will go in. I'll sprinkle this salt also at this point in time, and I'll cover it and move it to low. I want my tomatoes and onion to sweat only. I don't want them to be purely cooked because I do like them a bit raw. If you don't, let it cook longer. In the end, it sat for, simmered for like 10 minutes. Then let it sit to cool down a bit. Let's do a taste test. I'm not about to have a whole meal, so I'm just doing a taste test for the camera. I'll try to get everything. Some tomatoes. This is what it looks like. I'll garnish it with a bit of ginger, some chaat masala, and some garam masala. You can also add cilantro on top of it. Now you can eat this with pita bread, naan, roti, paratha, any kind of flat bread, or even regular bread, or with rice, boiled or cooked any other way. I am just doing a taste test, so I would not add any carbs to it right now. Okay, the meat is tender. Now tomato and the bitter gourd. The bitter gourd has kept its bitterness, which I personally prefer. If you don't, as I said, cook it longer, the frying part in the front. Or when you cut it, wash it, let it sit in cold water and salt. Wash it and then cook it. The bitterness goes away, quite a bit of it. I just like it bitter, so that's why I didn't do any of those things. I hope you saw something new. I hope that you'll try cooking something like this. You can find bitter gourd quite easily nowadays in many ethnic stores. So it's not something that it's too difficult to find. Else, you should try growing it next year. They grow very easily. You throw seeds in and they just like grow everywhere. Again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Put your comments in the comment section. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.